Hello, people of YouTube. 'Tis I once more, the Crimson Assassin, who forgot to turn off his TV. My apologies. Here today to give you guys another video, of course, but an impressions video nonetheless. It has been a while since I did an impressions video, and today I'm going to give you guys my first thoughts slash impressions on episode 1 of the new Berserk 2016 anime adaptation. So, in the first episode of Berserk 2016, you see Guts, and, one of the first things you see is that, Guts goes, into this bar, and then, you meet one of the characters that was in the manga. His name is Puck, and then I saw Puck, then I say, fuck, it's Puck. Puck is annoying. I don't like him. Puck is annoying. Moving on. Anyway, so Guts goes to this bar, and you see this dude, a bunch of dudes, ganging up on this poor kid, and all of a sudden, you see Guts, and he just freaking destroys these guys, and then Puck gets loose, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna travel with you from now on. He's like, and Guts is like, no, don't go near me. And then then you see this guy, this priest, monk, whatever, and he offers taking Guts in his carriage with his daughter, and Guts eventually accepts, even though he says no. I'm possessed by evil spirits, which, for those of you who've seen the original Berserk, knows what I'm talking about. And then, so he gets in, and then you see, bunch of flashbacks, and he had, this nightmare about the day of the eclipse, on, how he's dealing with this trauma on what happened during the eclipse, which will go down in anime history as one of the most shocking. Moving on. Anyway, so, the first episode, after Guts wakes up, all you see these stone skeleton looking things, and then they go after Guts and this priest, and the priest and the daughter, they both die, or more like the daughter gets hit with an arrow, and then she was later possessed by one of the spirits, and then she cuts off her own father's head, and Guts decapitates her, and then Guts is just ramming in on these bunch of skeleton dudes, and then all of a sudden this tree monster, which was introduced in the manga, so that this tree monster comes out, all you see is him just eating these spirits, and then Guts is just it just kills it. Oh my god. Oh, Guts. Yeah, if you see this guy in the alleyway, just run. Just run. Oh my god. But Guts, so this is basically the beginning of the new adaptation of Berserk, okay? For those of you who don't know what Berserk is, Berserk was an old an old anime from the 1990s, well, late 1990s. This anime was in 1997, and Berserk is a very complicated anime, but one of the best animes I've ever seen, ever. And when I heard that Berserk 2016 came out, or a new Berserk anime is coming out, I thought, yes, finally. I mean, this series went kind of through hell and back, because, it, ended off in a cliffhanger in the original 1997 adaptation. Then, it got 3 movies, but the 3 movies basically recapped what happened in the anime, the old anime and the manga, just in modern animation, but with CGI. We'll get into that in a bit. And, yeah, so now it finally gets a continuation, but in CGI. But yeah, basically what I mentioned, what basically happens in the first episode of Berserk. In a nutshell, I really did not want to say to you much what happens in the first episode, but wow. Okay, so Guts just radiates badass. I mean, Guts, I always liked Guts in the original Berserk, okay? Albeit, his antics might get a little too extreme. Let's just put it like that. But at the end of the first episode, you know, Guts, you know, he gets surrounded by a bunch of knights, and you know, they're basically setting up the whole Holy Knights arc, which is kind of upsetting. I thought they were going to do the one with the fairy from the manga, if you know what I'm talking about. I was kind of upset. I'm like, wait, aren't they supposed to do the one with the fairy in the manga? I think they're cutting straight ahead to that arc. I've read most of the manga. I haven't caught up to the manga itself, but I've read the manga. Most of it. I did left off at the fairy because I got sidetracked with a bunch of other stuff. But yeah, so I'm thinking, you know, wait, when's the fairy? And just know they're cutting straight to like a later arc. Oh, and also this, I think they're also going to set up Ballsack. No, wait, take that back. Ballsack isn't there yet. Never mind. No, literally, there's a character in the manga of Berserk. His name is Ballsack. Yeah, but that's not until like a little later, if I remember. But yeah, Berserk, 2016 first episode. Not a bad startup, I'll admit. And the CGI, okay, you know, let's get the big elephant out of the room. The CGI, oh my god, it's cringeworthy. I think Guts, you know, is cringing looking at his own freaking animation. It's cringeworthy, guys. I mean, it's just the CGI just looks horrible, which is ironic because in the opening theme, literally like in the opening theme song that they had for Berserk, which is catchy by the way, the whole thing was in 2D, and it looked way better than the actual anime itself. I'm like, why couldn't they animate that into 2D? I'm just so used to anime being in 2D that I just, you know, can't accept change for some reason. I mean, albeit it's a nice change of pace. I'll give it that, the CGI. So I'm giving the CGI the benefit of the doubt. But if it gets too cringeworthy, you bet that's going to factor into my review. But yeah, the first episode, very solid story-wise. I also I kind of like how they didn't explain it. They didn't recap the entire series of Berserk. They gave you like bits and pieces. But I like that. I like how they didn't recap it. So like long time people of Berserk know there's been freaking, if you want to know what happens in the original Berserk, watch the 1997 anime or watch the 3 cringeworthy CGI movies. But yeah, I like how it's not recapping what just happened, which is great. I mean, they show bits and pieces. Like, you know, like during Guts' dreams, there was a scene where Guts was in the middle of a dream, and then freaking, you know, you see the hand, you see the eclipse, and you see Griffith, and you're just like, Griffith, oh, that motherfucker. Okay. Yeah. I'm already cringing about Puck. Like, when I saw Puck, I say fuck, because it's Puck. And every time you see Puck, we just have to say the word fuck, because Puck rhymes with fuck. Oh, Puck. You're gonna be more cringy than the animation itself. I'm being dead ass. Puck is just as annoying as the animation itself. You're gonna see why. But, he's cringe. He's just cringe. He's annoying. He's cringe. Anyway, people. So, initial thoughts and impressions. I'm excited. I like Berserk. I want to continue on with Berserk. I want to see more Berserk. So, every Friday there's going to be a new episode of Berserk, which is great. I'm not going to be watching them until Saturday, though, because, you know, stuff in general. Or maybe I will watch it on the Friday it comes out. Who knows? But, yeah, initial thoughts and reactions. I like it. Just the animation's going to be a change of pace. But anyway, yeah, that's going to wrap this video up, people of YouTube. Until then, guys, you know, if you have not seen the original Berserk, watch it, because it's a masterpiece. Go watch it. Albeit it leaves it a cliffhanger ending, but hey, you can watch it now, because guess what? There's a new anime. Go watch it. Anyway, people of YouTube, that's going to wrap this video up. Till then, peace.